Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play Final Fantasy XI mit Elvib. Ja, ich bin hier immer noch in Castle Sval, aber inzwischen wieder an der Zone von Castle Sval Keep zu Castle Sval Baileys, weil ich da nämlich jetzt für die nächste Cutscene zone muss und das Spiel ist so gemein, es muss genau diese Zone nach Castle Sval Baileys sein, weil die ist ja am weitesten weg von allen Teleportern, sodass man wirklich hierher laufen muss wieder und sich durch Monster schnetzeln muss und ach ja, ich liebe dieses Spiel. Nach dem Motto, es gibt zwar einen einfachen Teleport, aber nö, du kannst ihn jetzt hier nicht benutzen. Du kannst schon, aber dann wird es halt noch schwieriger oder noch langwieriger. Elvib, thank the goddess you're safe. If you can make any sense of what happened back in the chamber, you've better head on your shoulders than I. The captain lured us into the heart of the enemy's stronghold, only to suddenly fall unconscious when we confronted her. A ghastly demon arose from her shadow, its immense powers threatening to overwhelm us, until the captain regained consciousness and came to our aid, turning her blade against the very fiend she seemed in league with a moment prior. What dark forces are at play here? Whatever have they done to our Captain Klara? Volker, Elvib, we've done well, but it's time you return to Bastok. From here, I go in search of the truth, alone. What? Have you taken leave of your senses, Zeid? The danger is too great and the matter a personal one. You need not involve yourselves any further. Preposterous. We are not Mythril musketeers. We vowed that any danger we face, we would face together. Leave me be, I said. Zeid, there's something you haven't told us, isn't there? Whatever burden is you bear, why not share it? Elvib and I have journeyed with you this far. Will you truly forsake our fellowship now? Are we not comrades? Elvib, you have fought at our side through many a battle. Time after time you have come to our aid. Now I ask you, why? What is it that drives you to make the sacrifice you do, with no promise of reward? I help those in need to discover the truth, to end this accursed war. So it is an unwavering desire to see peace restored to this war-torn realm that brought you this far? There's a strange, a passion in your words. I am reminded of... Very well, I will share with you the events of that day. It was some 6 years ago. Sent into a mindless rage by the loss of my comrades in the 13th Brigade, I had transformed into little more than a wanton killing machine. Vengeance. Only through vengeance could the pride of my fallen Galkan brothers be restored. And yet as Hume after Hume drew their last breath at my hands, somewhere along the way I realized I had lost myself. Galkan pride, loyalty to my comrades, these were but convenient excuses for pure, unadulterated bloodlust. I will not lie to you, friends. By that time Darksteel Hurricane knew not for what end he wielded his grisly blade. Having lost everything I once stood for, doubt and panic seized my heart. Where could I go? Who could I turn to? Half in a daze I wandered aimlessly across these bleak lands. It was there that I met him. I knew it was only a matter of time, War Cloud. Or shall I call you Zeid? I do so hate to stand on formalities with a brother in arms. Not very social today, are we? Or has that beast lived in the wild so long that he no longer speaks the mortal tongue? You disappoint me, Zeid. Where has your rage gone? Have you so soon forgotten your vow of vengeance against the wretched youths who consigned your comrades to their doom? Yes, you are disillusioned with yourself. You could never have foreseen the anger and hatred that fueled you would fade so quickly. But it matters little. In the end, you are naught but a puppet on this grand stage, one that has already performed his role quite admirably. Oh, wretched child of Altana, this world holds nothing more for you. Your path from here is the path of darkness. Swear allegiance to the Shadow Lord and you will know power beyond your wildest dreams and most terrible nightmares. Leave him be, fiend. A woman? Begone, peon. This does not concern you. I am Captain Klara of the Republic of Bastok's Mythril Musketeers, and I have come to bring this man to justice. You may address me as His Excellency the Marquis Mon, and then you may take your leave. I think not, monster. Marquis Mon? So you're the one who allured the brave soldier of the 13th to their destruction, deceiving their sole survivor and twisting his heart for your own nefarious ends? You are every bit the coward I expected, Your Excellency. Oh, the mortal is sharp in mind and tongue, a worthier foe than we gave her credit for. All the more satisfying it will be to crush you. Enough. I came for my countrymen, not your empty bluster. The peasant woman would dare give orders to nobility. Perhaps she is not nearly as wise as we gave her credit for. I have neither the time nor interest to entertain you any further. Stand aside and be silent, as befits your station. What the? The flames of the underworld. I suggest you keep a wide berth if you care to prolong your worthless life. Return to your senses, Zeid. You cannot join this monster. This woman cares nothing for you. She seeks only to see a noose tied around your neck. Pay no heed to her deceitful words. Listen to me. It isn't too late to redeem yourself. You need not torture yourself any longer. The Yum speaks in lies and platitudes, as do all her kinds. Place your trust in her, and she will repay you with betrayal in a heartbeat. You know this all too well, don't you, Zeid? Come with me to a world where power, and only power, rules. It is clear where you belong. Open your eyes, Zeid. Remember who you once were. Remember those who believed in you. Be not deceived. The man you once were is lost forever. You are a brutal killer and nothing more. Nobody cares for you. Nobody believes in you. And so it will be for the rest of your miserable life. He lies. And I shall prove it to you. Ah! So quick to throw your life away, woman. Trust me. Trust yourself. Take my hand. Take my hand, Zeid. Fools, you'll not escape so easy. Curses. Thank you. I'm fine. I thought you were finished for certain. You have my gratitude. Now, Zeid, I return to the Republic, and you shall come with me. I hereby place you under my personal protection. The crimes you have committed are heinous. Were I to arrest you here, you would see the headman's block before the weakest throw. But I have no intention of granting you the sweet release of death. No, Zeid, you will live. You will face your countrymen, your former comrades, and think long and hard about the irreparable wounds you inflicted upon them and upon yourself. Whether you find solace or despair at the end of your journey, that depends on you alone. This is my justice. So this is the bond that you and the captain share. And light is shed on the identity of our netherworldly friend as well. Makia Mon. 6 years ago, he sought to lure Zeid to the path of shadow. What foolness could he be plotting this time? And the gem? The captain was caught in its unholy radiance. Could this be how she fell under the monster spell? In any event, we won't be finding any answers here. Come, Elvip, Zeid, we must return to that chamber. Whatever secrets are to be had, they await us there. Okay, also, Damit geht's zurück und ich schnetzel mich wieder durch. So, jetzt bin ich wieder in der Ecke mit dem Fragezeichen. G9 nach dem dritten Teleporter. Not another step, fiends. Volker? Nikolaus, 5 moons. What happened here? Are you alright? They came on us too quickly. We weren't ready for them. An ambush? Yes, searching the wall we found a concealed passage. We thought only to see where it led. Before we knew it, we were fighting for our lives. It was all we could to fend them off and make it back here. I can only hope the 3 of you fared better. As a matter of fact. A demon, you say? And it emerged from the captain's shadow? Yes. Combined with the knowledge we gleaned from Zeid, it is clear enough Captain Klara has been possessed. You believe so as well, Nikolaus? Taking everything into consideration, it is the only logical conclusion. Possessed by a demon. How horrific. But this means that the only way to save her is to... Why? We meet again, old friend. So it was you all along. Pathetic as ever, I see. Worthless as your mortal life may be, to think you would risk it for a mere woman. For a hume. What have you done with her? Perhaps all is not lost for you yet. Oh, your voice trembles with rage. Excellent. Perhaps it is not lost for you yet. All is... The woman shall be freed. She has long since overlived her usefulness to us. In return, I ask for but one thing. Join me, Zeid. Why do you waver? Open your eyes, Zeid. This is no place for you. These feeble mortals will never accept one possessed of your potential. Join the armies of darkness and you will be hailed as a hero. Unfathomable power will be yours, power beyond even that of the Shadow Lord himself. Power greater than the Shadow Lord? So that's your scheme. Hear me, fiend. Zeid is no longer the brutal killer you know. All changed that day when Captain Klara reached out and took his hand. The Zeid before us is an honorable man, one who has struggled long and hard to redeem himself. He would sooner die than join the likes of you. Such confident words. How soon you forget that I hold the life of his savior in my hands. Now if you'll excuse us, I believe Zeid and I were having a private conversation. Blast, not again! Enough. I will join you. Zeid, no! A wise decision, old friend. Then come. There is someone who has long waited to make your acquaintance. Zeid! Curse it all! Quickly, we must find him. Wait, Volker. We could chase him to the Shadow Lord's throne room, but what good would that do us? If you haven't noticed, our current position is hardly an advantageous one. No, before we go hunting after Zeid, we need a plan. A surefire way to secure the upper hand. But how? Why his jewel, of course. It is the jewel that is the source of his power. That which allows him to pull the strings of mortal souls if they were mere puppets. That much is clear from Zeid's tale. We destroy the jewel, and his threats to take Captain Klara's life are rendered hollow. Zeid will have no reason to obey him. I do not understand, Nikolaus. Did the captain not destroy the jewel 6 years ago? So I believed as well, 5 moons. But certainly it still exists somewhere and in some form. That Captain Klara remains in the demon's thrall is proof enough of this. Very well. We find the demon and destroy his accursed gem once and for all. But where to search? The fiend said that he was taking Zeid to meet... No, it couldn't be. Yes, I fear that our destination is most clear. The throne room of the Shadow Lord himself. So we meet again, friends. Pray tell me that I just misheard your destination. It is good to see you safe, Captain Allenbert. And I fear that you heard correctly. I see. Well, 'tis hardly my place to bar your way. Something else will, though, an impassable door. We too intended to enter a short while ago, but to no avail. Intel told us that we might find the key to once or the gargoyle sentries, but we ain't seen one of those creepy critters anywhere. Could my scouts report we've been in error? I would not be so quick to discount the word of your man, Captain. 5 moons and I discovered a passage connecting this chamber with the throne room. Perhaps our furtive gargoyle friends are lurking somewhere within. A passage? Leading to the throne room, you say? Indeed. We explored a bit ourselves until we were driven out by some demons who don't appreciate us getting too close to their nest. At any rate, the issue at hand is thus: how to lure the gargoyles out without attracting the attention of his master. Perhaps there is a way. Intelligence has that the gargoyles under the Shadow Lord command often serve a supervisory capacity over lesser fiends. If we were to dispatch the imps in the vicinity and cause a bit of stir, like as not our quarry would emerge to investigate the disturbance, my men and I would be honored to assist you. Thank you, Captain. Your support is most welcome. Very well, Elvip, Musketeers. You heard Captain Alan Burge. Let's make short work of those fluttering fiends. Okay. Dann müssen wir einmal wieder in die Mitte von dieser Area. Wo ist die? Da ist die. Und da gibt es 4 Imps, die wir killen müssen. Und dann müssen wir wieder dahin und weiter geht's. So, da ist doch der erste Keep. So, Nummer 1. Nummer 2 fehlt. Könnte es sein, weil ich die vorhin schon gekillt habe, dass die dann nicht wiederkommen? Ja, wir werden sehen. Normalerweise sind es hier. Aber es ist klar. Mal schauen, ob das schon reicht. Dann gehen wir wieder zurück auf die Position von dem Fragezeichen. So, da sind wir wieder. Ich warte jetzt noch, dass meine Trusts ankommen. Mal nicht teleportiert werden, sondern herlaufen. Jawohl. Und dann Dropping out of the order. Okay, jetzt müssen wir nochmal schauen. Achso. Dann Drop Tackle hier. Okay, vielleicht doch 4 Stück killen. Wahrscheinlich muss ich warten, bis die respawned sind.